Philippina Pina Bausch was a German performer of modern dance, choreographer, dance teacher and ballet director. With her unique style, a blend of movement, sound, and prominent stage sets, and with her elaborate collaboration with performers during the development of a piece, she became a leading influence in the field of modern dance from the 1970s on. She created the company Tanztheater Wuppertal Pina Bausch, which performs internationally. Early life: Bausch was born in Solingen, the third and youngest child of August and Anita Bausch, who owned a restaurant with guest rooms. The restaurant provided Pina with a venue to start performing at a very young age. Career: at age 15, Pina was accepted into the Folkwangsschule. The school was directed by Kurt Jooss, who was one of the pioneers of melding dance and drama into a new form called Tanztheater, or dance theater. After graduation in 1959, Bausch left Germany with a scholarship from the German Academic Exchange Service to continue her studies at the Juilliard School in New York City in 1960, where her teachers included Anthony Tudor, Joseph Copyright Lima Cubden, Alfredo Corvino, and Paul Taylor. Bausch was soon performing with Tudor at the Metropolitan Opera Ballet Company, and with Paul Taylor at New American Ballet. When in 1960 Taylor was invited to premiere a new work named Tablet in Spoleto, Italy, he took Bausch with him. In New York she also performed with the Paul Sarnasado and Anaya Fua Dance Company, with which she collaborated on 2 pieces in 1961. It was in New York City that Pina stated, "New York is like a jungle, but at the same time it gives you a feeling of total freedom. In these 2 years I have found myself." In 1962, Bausch joined Jooss' new Folkwang Ballet as a soloist and assisted Jooss on many of the pieces. In 1968, she choreographed her first piece, Fragment, to music by Bach, copyright La Barta Cubed K. In 1969, she succeeded Jooss as artistic director of the company. Tanztheater Wuppertal Pina Bausch. In 1972, Bausch started as artistic director of the Wuppertal Opera Ballet, which was later renamed as the Tanztheater Wuppertal Pina Bausch, run as an independent company. The company has a large repertoire of original pieces, and regularly tours throughout the world from its home base of the Open Horse Wuppertal. Her best-known dance theatre works include the melancholic Cafard copyright Ma 1/4 Lair, in which dancers stumble around the stage crashing into tables and chair. Bausch had most of the dancers perform this piece with their eyes closed. The thrilling Fra 1/4 Lynx opera required the stage to be completely covered with soil. She stated, "It is almost unimportant whether a work finds an understanding audience. One has to do it because one believes that it is the right thing to do. We are not only here to please, we cannot help challenging the spectator." One of the themes in her work was relationships. She had a very specific process in which she went about creating emotions, improvisation and the memory of the dancers' own experiences. She asks questions about parents, childhood, feelings in specific situations, the use of objects, dislikes, injuries, aspirations. From the answers develop gestures, sentences, dialogues, little scenes. The dancer is free to choose any expressive mode, whether it is verbal or physical, when answering these questions. It is with this freedom that the dancer feels secure in going deep within themselves. When talking about her process she stated, "OE there is no book. There is no set. There is no music. There is only life and us. It's absolutely frightening to do a work when you have nothing to hold on to." She stated, "OE in the end, it's composition. What you do with things. There's nothing there to start with. There are only answers, sentences, little scenes someone's shown you. It's all separate to start with. Then at a certain point I'll take something which I think is right and join it to something else. This with that with something else. One thing with various other things. And by the time I've found the next thing is right, then the little thing I had is already a lot bigger." Male-female interaction is a theme found throughout her work, which has been an inspiration for and reached a wider audience through the movie Talk to Her, directed by Pedro Almodovar. Her pieces are constructed of short units of dialogue and action, often of a surreal nature. Repetition is an important structuring device. She stated, "OE repetition is not repetition. The same action makes you feel something completely different by the end." Her large multimedia productions often involve elaborate sets and eclectic music. In Valmont, half of the stage is taken up by a giant, rocky hill, and the score includes everything from Portuguese music to K.D. Lang. In 1983, she played the role of La Principessa Jeremia in Federico Fellini's film And the Ship Sails On. The Tanztheater Wuppertal Pina Bausch made its American debut in Los Angeles as the opening performance of the 1984 Olympic Arts Festival. In 2009, Bausch started to collaborate with film director Wim Wenders on a 3D documentary, Pina. A film premiered at the Berlin Film Festival in 2011. Personal life: Bausch was married to Dutch-born Rolf Borsig, a set and costume designer. Her husband died of leukemia in 1980. Later that year she met Ronald Kay, and in 1981 they had a son, Rolf Salomon T. Awards and honours: among the honours awarded to Bausch are the UK's Laurence Olivier Award and Japan's Kyoto Prize. In 1999 she was the recipient of the Europe Theatre Prize. In 2008 the city of Frankfurt am Main awarded her its prestigious Goethe Prize. She was elected a foreign honorary member of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences in 2009. Works by Bausch were staged in June and July 2012 as a highlight of the Cultural Olympiad preceding the Olympic Games 2012 in London. The works were created when Bausch was invited to visit and stay in 10 global locations in India, Brazil, Palermo, Hong Kong, Los Angeles, Budapest, Istanbul, Santiago, Rome and Japan between 1986 and 2009. 7 of the works have not been seen in the UK. Death: Bausch died on June 30, 2009 in Wuppertal, North Rhine-Westphalia, Germany at the age of 68 of an unstated form of cancer, 5 days after diagnosis and 2 days before shooting was scheduled to begin for the long-planned Wim Wenders documentary. She is survived by her son Salomon. Wenders' documentary, Pina, was released in late 2011 in the United States, and is dedicated to her memory. Influence on other artists: Bausch's style influenced performers such as David Bowie, who designed part of his 1987 Glass Spider tour with Bausch in mind. For the tour, Bowie wanted to bridge together some kind of symbolist theatre and modern dance, and used Bausch's early work as a guideline. Influence on popular culture: promotional trailers for the 3rd season of American Horror Story, cover included a clip for the episode Detention, likely influenced by Bausch's work Blobert. Stills from the performance in the episode show a group of women seemingly defying gravity as they cling to the walls high above the ground, toes pointed down and hands pressed above them. The photo of Bausch's performance was previously released on Reddit as well as Twitter with the implication that it was from a Russian mental institution, but its source was quickly identified. Works: the following table shows works since 1973. Several of Pina Bausch's works were announced as Tanzabend because she chose a title late in the development of a work. The typical subtitle from 1978 was Star 1/4 CK von Pina Bausch. The translations are given as on the website of Tanztheater Wuppertal Pina Bausch. Some of the German titles are ambiguous. Kontakthof is composed of Kontakt and Hof, resulting in courtyard of contact, which is also a technical term for an area in some brothels where first contact with prostitutes is possible. Ich bring dich die Ecke, literally I'll take you around the corner, can mean I'll accompany you around the corner, but also colloquially I'll kill you. Ahnen can mean ancestors, but also to foresee, bode, suspect. The details about the music for the works until 1986 follow a book by Raymond Hoggy, who was dramaturg in Wuppertal. Filmography: 1980 Die Generalprobe. Documentary: Der Werner Schroeter. 1983 What are Pina Bausch and her dancers doing in Wuppertal? Documentary: Der Klaus Wildenhahn, 1983 Plaisir du Center. TV miniseries documentary: Der Georges Ben Susan, 1983 and The Ship Sails On. Drama De Federico Fellini, 1983 Un jour Pina et demande copyright. TV documentary. De Chantal Akerman, 1990 The Complaint of an Empress. De Pina Bausch. 1993 Res 14 Tours 16 TV series. Episode dated January 26, 1990. De Cristina Ferrer. 1998 Lisabon Wuppertal Lisbo. TV documentary. De Fernando Lopes. 2002 Talk to Her. Drama. De Pedro Almoda-Cubvar. 2002 Pina Bausch a portrait by Peter Lindbergh based on Der Fensterpuse. TV short. De Peter Lindbergh. 2004 La Mandragora. TV series. De Miguel Sarmiento, 2006 Pina Bausch. TV documentary. De Anne Linsel. 2010 Dancing Dreams. Documentary. De Rainer Hoffmann, Anne Linsel. 2011 Pina Dance Dance Otherwise We Are Lost. Documentary. De Wim Wenders, 2011 Understanding Pina, The Legacy of Pina Bausch. Documentary. De Kathy Sullivan and Howard Silver, Gallery, References. Bibliography, Books, Hoggy, Raymond. Pina Bausch / Theatergeschichten. Secampa, Newspapers, Pina Bausch. Daily Telegraph. July 1, 2009. Retrieved March 24, 2013. Dautre, Vincent. The Death of the German Choreographer Pina Bausch L'Humanità Copyright. Retrieved March 24, 2013. Higgins, Charlotte. Pina Bausch, 1940-2009 / We Have Lost Dance's most visionary, influential figure, who redrew the map of the theatre arts. The Guardian. Retrieved March 24, 2013. Wickeen, Daniel Wickeen. Pina Bausch, German choreographer, dies at 68 inches. New York Times. Retrieved March 24, 2013. Online sources, Lawson, Valerie. Pina, Queen of the Deep / Pina Bausch, Tanztheater Wuppertal. Ballet Magazine. Retrieved March 24, 2013. Schmidt, Jochen. Pina Bausch, in 50 Choreographers. Goethe-Institut. Retrieved March 24, 2013. Tashiro, Mimi. Pina Bausch, Life and Work. Stanford Presidential Lectures in the Humanities and Arts. Retrieved March 24, 2013. External links, official website, archival footage of Lutz Forster performing in Pina Bausch's For the Children of Yesterday, Today, and Tomorrow in 2013 at Jacobi unregistered trademark Pillow Dance Festival. Tributes, The Guardian, The Guardian, The Guardian, L'Humanità Copyright, Photography, Dance Photo, Mechthild Gruelman by Peter Lind 1986, Dance Photo, Helena Picon by Peter Lind 1986, Dance Photo, Jan Minarik and Dominique Mercy by Peter Lind 1986.